Here's something kind of cool. Pink Floyd's David Gilmour auctions a guitar for $21 million to fight climate change. The global climate crisis is the greatest challenge that humanity will ever face, the Pink Floyd frontman said. Pink Floyd frontman David Gilmour sold his guitars for $21 million at an auction on Thursday to raise money for a nonprofit fighting climate change. Gilmour, the guitarist, singer, and songwriter for Pink Floyd, offered the largest and most comprehensive sale of guitars ever offered at auction. On Wednesday, Gilmour announced all proceeds would go to Client Earth. I'm not familiar with this group. This is my first time hearing about them. Hopefully they are a good climate action group. A charity that uses the power of the law to protect the planet and the people who live on it. On Twitter, Gilmour said he chose Client Earth because the global climate crisis is the greatest challenge that humanity will ever face, and we are within a few years of the effects of global warming being irreversible. Gilmour sold a total of 126 items, including the iconic black Strat guitar, which for nearly $4 million, far exceeding its pre-sale estimate of $150,000. There's some Pink Floyd fans that got some money. Client Earth CEO James Thornton expressed his gratitude for Gilmour's donation in a statement. This is a truly humbling and extraordinary gift, which goes beyond our wildest expectations. It's difficult to express just how deeply grateful we are to David for choosing Client Earth as the beneficiary of this historic option. We need a civilized world that goes on for all our grandchildren and beyond, in which these guitars can be played and songs can be sung. That's from Gilmour himself, from David Gilmour on Twitter. So I'm not familiar with Client Earth. This is my first time hearing about them. I'm not super familiar with that organization. Hopefully they are a good climate action organization. David Gilmour looks like his heart is definitely in the right place. So if they're not a good organization, it's probably he just probably didn't realize it. But hopefully they are, and $21 million can go a long way. So good for David Gilmour. You know, we talked about Monday rather, which that was yesterday. Sorry, I've been traveling. Time's a little loopy for me. But we did that story about how Kurt Cobain's plate, a paper plate that Kurt Cobain used, went for $22,000. And I don't think any of those proceeds went to climate change. I think it was just a private person that was like, cool, I have this now. It's a paper plate that Kurt Cobain ate pizza off of in 1990, allegedly. But this is good that, he's using his talents and stuff that he has at his disposal for something good. And hopefully Client Earth was a worthy recipient of such a sum. And they're going to do something to combat climate change. And good for David Gilmour. A little bit of a uplifting music story for you.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and